Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Jay Victoria, the Energy Queen. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm going to tell you about the energy of love. There are a lot of energetic principles that can help dating and love in general really make sense, especially principles about specifically masculine and feminine energy. So I wanted to explain a few of these principles. You can apply them to your love life, whether it is, whether however you identify and whatever orientation you are. Really, the feminine and the masculine are really predictable energies that once you understand them, you can apply them to different parts of your life and it can help you to get better results. So, one thing I want to tell you about what women are looking for if you are somebody who dates women. And this can even help you understand yourself if you are a woman, okay? If you identify as a woman, that you are really looking for safety in relationships. I think no matter how, and these are just my views, I know everyone has different views, every, but I've created these views, I want to say, as I'm straight, I'm a woman, and it took me a long time to learn these things about myself even. And it took me a long time to learn that one thing that I really needed was to feel safe and to feel that, especially with masculine energy. And the thing you need to know about dating men is that men are not perfect representations of the masculine. And same with women and the feminine. Like, we're not perfect representations of that energy. And so if you're dating a man, you might be thinking, I need to let him lead me. That's a big thing with women. It's like, I need to be led. I need to be really in my feminine, let him lead. But not all men are, really connected to their divine masculine, which is the positive masculine energy inside of them. And so what can happen is they can start to do things and you feel confused, or you're questioning things and you don't really know what's what. And sometimes that can lead to you doing things you don't want to do because in the name of them leading you, you know what I mean? So it's like they might want to do something and then you're thinking, well, I have to let them lead me, so I should just do whatever they want. But that's why, as a woman, it's really like what you're really looking for is safety. It's a really, really big thing. And the masculine's real role in its relationship with the feminine is, like, energetically, is to support the feminine. And so if you're a man and you're dating women, like, one really important thing for you to understand is that your role is to be supportive. And if you're looking to get to know women or looking to open up doors or even to improve your relationship with a woman, like, that's really important for you to understand, because she might not even realize that in herself. But if she identifies as a woman, that's feminine energy. So it's really important for you to be supportive of her. And it's not necessarily financial support, though that can be there too. Within your relationships and your life and your comfort and your lifestyle, like, you can decide what works for you. But in general, like, it generally works well for the masculine to be supportive. And support can look like a lot of different things. It can look like saying something kind. It can look like recognizing a woman for the positive qualities she has. It can look like doing something for her, holding a door open. A lot of the chivalry is really about that. And your intention behind those things matters. So if you're, like, paying a woman a compliment, but your intention is to get something from her, she's going to feel that. So it's really important with everything you do to support a woman to have only the intention of support. And women respond very well to that. Very, very, very well. And even if you're a woman and you have friends who are women, that's another way that you can have more positive friendships and relationships, is, to be supportive, because women always know that they deserve that and they are welcome to it. And that's how you can help them to feel that safety and security with you, because women are also very discerning about who they allow in. Feminine energy is very protective of herself. So if you want to be someone that she allows around her, usually it's people that are recognizing her worth, people who are supportive of her, and people who ultimately respect her and know the value that she holds. Because honestly, if you identify as a woman, like, you're the portal to bring life into this earth. So yeah, there's a lot of value there. And yeah, so that's what I want to say about that. And if you're dating men, a really important thing to know about men and masculine energy is that it is like, there are a lot of things to say about this, but men and masculine energy really always want to feel like valiant and good about themselves because they know that they have an important role in supporting the feminine. So it's like saying thank you when men do things for you is so important. Being genuine about it, not being manipulative or anything like that, like literally recognizing the good that they do is really, really important. Um, and also showing you're receptive to things that they want to give you or want to do for you. But that's within your comfort zone. So you don't have to take everything a man gives you. You don't have to let him do everything for you. But that's where the leading hits your boundaries. You know what I mean? So like, you can let them lead you to an extent, but if they want you to do something that you don't want to do, then it's your job to say no. Like, the feminine is really a protector of her own well-being. So you have to really own that. But what you're doing, like the dance, if you're dating a man, for example, is to allow him to be a part of that, to like allow him into that. And so creating that kind of life for yourself first is really important. And that's going to really make things clear about who you're interested in, who you let in, because basically they're going to be expanding the orbit of how you treat yourself already. And yeah, so it's really important with sex, especially because I find that women sometimes, in the name of being liberated, are like, oh, let me just like do this or do that, or like, um honestly, pop culture talks about sex a lot, and I think that we don't understand enough what it really is, because it's not just a physical act, it's a spiritual act. It can really affect your energy. It can really affect what you draw into your life. It can really affect your self-value. It can really affect your income. And you do want to be careful with it, because it's like, you're particular about who you shake hands with, I'm sure, who you hug, who you share a drink with. This is like so much beyond that. And nobody is watching you to see if you're cool or not, how much you have sex. Like, it really, like, and sex is very different, by the way, for men and women, and however you identify. It's a very different approach. And women, especially in my experience as a woman, I know more about that side of things, is like, you have to only do what you truly want to do. Because if you even go a step beyond your own boundaries to please the other person, that can result in, I've had this happen. Oh my gosh. I mean, my case might be different because I'm like, I have a few things going on with energetically with my love life, but I have learned that there is a connection directly between your ability to generate wealth and attract money as a woman and the way that you allow yourself to be treated, especially sexually, because that is something that is a big statement, to yourself and your own self-value. If you let somebody do something and you're not comfortable with it, that can really decrease your self-value. And self-value is one of the core energies of wealth. And so I actually had this happen, when was it? Last year, the year before? I think it was last year. I was actually making a lot of money, and that, sometimes you'll start to become more attractive to people because you're doing well. So you want to really like not be afraid, but you just want to be discerning with the people who want to be around you. And I thought, I kind of had this feeling like, oh, everybody's having sex all the time and like it's not a big deal. And then I wouldn't have gone that far, to be honest, like if I really truly was honest with myself. But it's like, sometimes you want to be cool, or you want people to like you, and you don't think they're going to just like ghost you right after. And I was shocked that like he did not want to see me again. And I was like, it's like shocking, you're like, oh my God, like I wouldn't have done that with you if I thought that you were going to like treat me like this. And it was so hard for me to make money for a really long time. It really affected my life too. So like I've lived out this, like, please be careful with who you literally share even your time with, because if people are treating you in a way that is not who you really know you are, it's like you have to spend time building your self-value back up, having boundaries with different situations that come up, and make sure that you keep respecting and honoring yourself. It's like you it's like kind of like get crushed and you have to like build that back up, and that has a direct correlation to your wealth. So yeah, that's the experience of women, you know, and women need to really understand how much like your ability to receive and trust the masculine can be affected by sex. If you allow somebody in past your boundaries and they don't treat you well, it's like that can affect also your perception of masculine energy in general not being safe. And masculine energy is also money, so like, and it's also God, and it's like, so you got to be really discerning about this kind of thing. And um it's not that sex is bad. I really see it sex as food. I mean, like I see it like a similar concept. It's like food is not bad. And none of us would be here without sex. So they're not bad. But can they be used in a way that hurts you? Yeah, definitely. Right? Like just like there are different situations that are not good for you sexually, and energetically, there are different situations that are not good for you with food. Like you can hurt yourself with food. You can kill yourself with food. You can make your life worse with food, right? So yeah, these are just some thoughts that I had that I wanted to like download to you guys to share, because I wanted you to know that like energy is very practical. That's one thing that I'm really about and I want to really bring to the world, is like energy is a very practical aspect of your life. It really does affect the practical things in your life. And when you start to understand the principles, it can help you to have better results. So I know I talked mostly about like I think I talked mostly about like straight dating, but you can apply the principles however you identify with whoever you're dating. It's like, again, the general principles, there's so much more to talk about. The general principles I talked about today are like, women generally want to feel safe, so you need to communicate to them that you're a safe person, that you truly do respect them, and be genuine with the way that you do that. And with men, it's like they do need to be appreciated and they need to feel like valiant. They want to feel good about themselves, because they are the protectors really of the feminine. So I hope that this helped you. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you're going through some stuff in your dating life and you want somebody to look at your energy and even clear your energy, I do sessions and I do free consults for those sessions. So I'll put the link, my link in the description, and you can book a free consult if you're interested and you are looking to get better results in your love life, your sex life. I just want to say, known for helping somebody meet the next person on their journey. That has happened so many times when people work with me. It's like, because your love life is a journey. It's not just about one person. It's about your evolution as a spirit. And, different people come in at different times and there are different lessons to learn. And I have been definitely seeing that with a lot of people I work with. It's like within days, sometimes the next person will come in, and that can help move your journey along faster to hopefully the right person. But also, that's not the end of the line. It's just, it'd be nice to be with that person too for as long as you can. So thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.